He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on the grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast BBQ. Hey, today we're going to continue our little series on accessories for the baby Kamado. Okay, I've been really infatuated with my little baby Kamado of late. I've been wanting to cook on it more and more. Like I said, these baby Kamados are great for single people or couples that don't have a lot of space for these big grills or pellet grills, big Kamados or what have you. Okay, so this will fit on anybody's patio, what have you. And what I'm doing is I'm going through Amazon and going online and I'm looking for different racks and skewers and devices that will help you utilize the baby Kamados to the maximum of their cooking capability. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be cooking a young chicken. I have a 4-pound chicken that I bought, and it's inside marinating right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this vertical skewer here that I found on Amazon. Now this is by a company called New Sale or New Sal. Okay, and it's a vertical barbecue skewer where you can do al pastor or stack you some meats or what have you. So we're going to utilize this to keep the chicken slightly vertical, but I'm gonna have to have it at a kind of an angle because I still have to avoid the extension of the thermometer here in the top of the baby Kamado. Okay, so I'll put the link down in the description block if you're interested in getting one of these. But we're going to put this through its paces. We're going to cook our chicken today. We've seasoned our chicken with bovine bold seasoning, okay? And we'll see what we get. So it's already coming up to temp. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy filled up with a miniature young chicken, okay? Hey, hang around. All right, so here is our young fryer, 4 pounds of chicken. We got our skewer here. See if we can get this on at the proper angle. All right, there we go. So we got our skewered, the breast up here, the wings. And I might have should have tied the wings in, but I think they'll be all right. But it's at an angle, so the thermometer up here should not hit the chicken. All right, we'll wait for it to get to about 250 degrees, and we'll get her on. All right, guys, so we got our chicken. We got our chicken on here, and we're gonna try to get it closed. I'm just worried about that extension out of the top. Maybe I should pull it forward a little bit, like so. Let's see what happens. All right, so I had to pull it back a little bit. All right, there we go. We got it closed. All right, we'll come back in an hour and check on it. All right, guys. So our chicken's been on for a little over an hour, and there's some burning going on at the bottom here, where the chicken is touching the metal portion of the skewer dish. So I'm gonna have to find some way to like elevate that next time to keep it off the metal because the metal is getting hot just from sitting on the pizza stone. Okay, so let's do some temping and see what we got here. 132 in the breast, so we still got a ways to go. 130 in the, so at 130 we want to get this up to about 170, so we still got probably about another hour to go. We'll come back and check it then. All right, so we've been having our chicken on here now for 2.5 hours. Let's go ahead and take some temps. 170, 170, Check the thigh. 184. All right, let's get it off. All right, guys, so we're finished with our cook. It took about 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'll put the time up on the screen. The chicken smelled really good. We used mesquite wood, and we put the mesquite wood in the bottom of the baby Kamado where we normally light the charcoal so that the ashes could fall on top of the wood and then add the smoke instead of having to put the wood inside with the charcoal, okay? So a couple of points about cooking the chicken this way. With the Al Pastor device, the skewer, it was a little tall for the inside of the Kamado. It wasn't the fact that the stud from the thermometer was hitting anything. It was the fact that it was a little bit tall, so when you close the lid, it was hitting the top of the inside of the Kamado. So I had to make sure I slid it back a little bit in order for that spike to fall up in the space up here when it closed. Okay, so I guess the remedy to that would be to find me a shorter spike or to cut the one that I have and then resharpen it. So either way, we'll reduce it about 1 inch or 2. That will prevent the lid from hitting the spike in the future. Okay. Another thing is parts of the chicken here was touching the bottom base plate, which was sitting on top of the pizza stone that was acting as a heat deflector, and the heat was being transferred directly into the bottom of the skewer dish, and it burnt a little bit of the bottom of the chicken, like the bottom of the legs and some of the bottom backside. But so I do have some metal strips, stainless steel metal strips I bought. So we're going to try to make a bracket for the pizza stone so that it'll hang just a little bit lower, so that the anything that we use can sit on the rack itself and not on the pizza stone and conduct so much heat. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a taste test. It smells fantastic, so taste the breast. It tastes like smoked chicken to me. So came out really good, really good. The that was some of the white meat. Let's try some of the dark meat. Little drumstick here. Definitely can smell the smoke, man. Nice, juicy, flavorful, juice running off the board right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this chicken, I'm gonna shred it up, and I'm using it in some chicken tacos or some quesadillas or something like that. So, but it, like I said, these little Kamados are good for one person. So for you single person, if you got a little balcony, get your little small 4-pound chicken, go ahead and throw it on there, and it's about 2.5 hours. You'll be eating smoked chicken, man, just like the big boys. Okay, so these are great. It's still on sale on the London Sunshine website for $229. And if you use our discount code, Bad Beast Barbecue, I'll put it down here at the screen, you get an additional 15% off, okay? So we're going to continue to make videos on some of the accessories that I've purchased off of Amazon that wasn't quite built for a baby Kamado, but it was more, they're more built for a 6-quart pressure cooker, but some of them work very well inside of this little limited confined space, okay? Well, that's it. Hey, if you guys are interested in some Bad Beast Barbecue merchandise, check out badbeastbarbecue.com. And that's about it. So, hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.